Xbox One X. All the talk, all the hype. Everybody wants to know, is this console worth the $500 that Microsoft is asking? And by the end of this video, I hope I have answered that question for you. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is KingsBloodGaming and I'm back with my review of the Xbox One X. Now, I could sit here and tell you guys about how sleek this console is, or how it has a premium feel to it, and how great the specs are, and how it's the best looking Xbox ever. But you heard all that from every other YouTuber last week. See, I spent an entire week playing this console to get a true understanding, and kind of a true feeling of what I got out of my $500 purchase. Also, I need you to understand what you are getting from the Xbox One X if you choose to buy. And to help you understand, I need you guys to bear with me through this video. I know it's a little bit longer than my normal videos, but I promise it will all make sense in the end. Now check out this little story, alright? So as a kid, I always had bad eyesight, alright? I thought it was normal, so I didn't really bother telling my parents about it. Yes, I know I'm an idiot. So I didn't get glasses until I went to get my license a couple weeks before my 21st birthday. Yes, I'm a late driver, so what? And when I say I had bad eyesight, I mean really bad. I couldn't read signs on the road without squinting. I never noticed all the little details. So when I first put glasses on, it was like the world was entirely different than the way I had been seeing it for the last 20 years. And this is exactly what it's like transitioning from an Xbox One S or an original Xbox One or a PS4 to an Xbox One X. It just looks that much better. These ultra and high setting texture packs that the Xbox One X is allowing you to utilize make that much of a difference. The Xbox One X is truly an amazing piece of hardware, and I must say that Microsoft did a phenomenal job on this console. So let's get into the big three things that I love about this console, and you know, come on man, you know, I gotta start out with the graphics. Now, as most of you know, I got into high-end PC gaming about a month and a half ago, so I have already become accustomed to high resolution and ultra textures. Over this period of being on PC, I had literally become unable to play on Xbox One S and PS4. It's like taking my glasses off. I mean, I even bought my favorite shooter, Titanfall 2, on PC just because I couldn't deal with the crappy graphics I was seeing on Xbox One S. But over the last week, it's been an entirely different story. This Xbox One X has literally erased my memory of those dreaded 900p low settings games we had for the first 4 years of this generation. You are now dealing with 4K and high to ultra settings on these games, and it makes a difference. Microsoft put that 6 teraflop GPU and high memory bandwidth to work. I am praying the footage I have captured for this video shows. I'm hoping it shows and you guys can literally see the difference. So please set the video to 4K if you have a 4K TV or monitor, but this is the real thing. 4K low settings isn't worth the jump, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Microsoft put so much into this box. That's why this box is an extra $100 over the PS4 Pro. It is the real thing. Another thing I love about this console is the performance upgrade. So, unlike the PS4 Pro, games are automatically in boost mode on this console. Games that were 30 frames per second that dipped to the low 20s on original Xbox are now basically locked at 30 frames per second. One of those games I had to test this performance upgrade on to see for myself was Titanfall 1. Anybody that was an OG Titanfall fan knows how those frames would dip when the Titans blew up, especially when there are multiple Titans blowing up at the same time. I mean, those frame drops were terrible. Sometimes it would look like the game kind of paused for a second. It was awful. I tried this game out on my X, and thankfully, I got a couple games in thanks to Xbox players who played their old games, and I must say, it's significantly better. It's even been reported that this console pushes the disc version of The Witcher 3 to 60 frames per second for now, until they patch the game for the new playing modes. But it's doing 60 right now. Even your old backwards compatibility games from the OG Xbox and Xbox 360 will look better and run better on this console. That is terrific stuff. Not only are you seeing more stable frame rates, but you are also seeing the games load faster. When I seen how fast a couple of my games loaded, I must admit, it was a holy shit moment. I mean, you really understand that this console is not a half step. And the last big thing I like to highlight is the games with multiple modes. So, as we've seen with the PS4 Pro, some games on the Xbox One X are getting high resolution and high frame rate modes. This is a personal wish I had before the X came out because 60 frames per second is godly. If you don't believe me, check out the 1080p 60 frames mode on Gears of War 4. Thank me later. I can't explain how important these modes are for me, and I believe every game should have a high res and a high frame rate mode. I don't care if you have to drop the resolution to 900p to get 60 frames per second, do it. Especially if you want to attract some of the PC crowd. And you guys know, I have been spending a lot of time on PC these days, so I'm used to high frame rates in every game, not just shooters. So the high performance or high frame rate mode is crucial to people like me. I would take 1440p 60 frames per second high settings over 4K 30 frames per second all day, every day. Then on the other hand, you have high resolution or native 4K modes. This is for people like my bro Next Gen 720 who for some odd reason would take resolution over frames. Now, graphics lovers will have a huge amount of appreciation for these modes. I mean, Tomb Raider literally looks like a 4K movie. I think having these different modes is definitely a game changer. Now, I can't be the most realistic gaming YouTuber as I like to call myself without dropping some flaws I found with this console. That's just who I am. You come to KBG for the real and you know I will supply it. So, the main thing I find wrong with the console was also wrong with the original Xbox One, and the fact that I still need a capture card to stream gameplay to YouTube or Facebook is a shame. I don't know what this thing Microsoft has going on with Google where the Xbox One is not getting the same support as the PS4, but Microsoft needs to do something about this. It's literally nothing to stream to YouTube and Facebook from a PS4. It's nothing. Also, you still have to go through Upload Studios to send pictures to Twitter or Facebook. Upload Studios is a mess. Let it go, Microsoft. Stop trying to push this time-consuming bullshit app on your consumers. Another con I've noticed is this little glitchy thing that happens sometimes when I hit the guide button and choose to go home or go to another app. It's like the screen goes black. I can still hear the interface cycling through whatever options on the screen, but the screen is literally pitch black. Now, this doesn't happen daily, but it has happened about 3 times for me in like a week, you know? It goes away when you turn the console off and turn it back on, but it's something that should never happen. The good news is that it's something that could easily be fixed with a patch, so hopefully Microsoft gets rid of it, and hopefully they make it easier for me to stream to my YouTube channel, alright? Overall, the Xbox One X is the best console on the market. The best visuals, the most stable frame rates. It's just the better buy in terms of consoles right now. The games look lifelike, and you are really getting a PC-like experience from graphics standpoint when you play games on this console. Not to mention, this console supplied the 4K footage that you see in this video. 4K DVR is one of the gems that this Xbox One X comes with, adding more to the console, and it makes it worth every bit of the $500, and I am so glad I was able to get one at launch. Phil was not lying when he said this is a premium console. If you have a 4K TV, you will definitely understand when you pop in games like Gears of War 4 or Forza 7, Madden 18, Assassin's Creed Origins, and Wolfenstein. My God! If you are a gamer and you own a 4K TV, this is the console for you. With all that I have discussed in this video, I think it's safe to say this console gets a strong 8.9 out of 10. Now let me know what you guys think. Hit that comment box up. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff, alright? King's Blood, out.
Get your head down and keep moving! Daniel! On me! Take the Bangalore and get to the seawall! We have a clear path to the bunkers! Daniels! This is what you trained for! Now pick up that banger! You can do this! Yes, sir! Oh, Jesus! Hurry before they reload! Move it! Daniel, this way! Hurry! Daniel! Use the banger! I'll cover you! After we breach, keep pushing towards the bunker! We're almost there! Pull it! Pull it! Fire in the hole! Come on! It's ready!
There's a Forerunner facility here.
Covenant seem to think it should belong to them.
Break through their line.
Soldier! More of those goddamn monsters! Please no! Shit, man, they're tough!
Wait for us! Viejo! ¡Deme esa
They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a third. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Throwing on 3rd and long. Ryan. Left side completion to Jones. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Julio Jones is off to a monster first half, but still, can he reach what he did against the Panthers in 2016? Didn't he go for a cool 300 in that game?
On the dot in week 4, 300 yards. Oh, Matt Ryan had a pretty good game, too. Threw for over 500. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. William Golston in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are in for 6.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back over?
That's the response.
Careful, Commander. Single target on the trail ahead. I've got eyes on 2 strike teams. One at the bunker, the other patrolling near the fallen walker.
Good spotting, Agent. We'll take it from here.
They're under us. Going loud.
It's over. Bunker is secure.